What is up, folks? It is iChat, and I'm here to say hi to you, I guess. So, it is 7 days till my appendectomy surgery, and I become fully bionic. I'm guessing I become bionic. So, I finished all my pre-op stuff today. My EKG, my chest x-ray, my blood pressure, blood sugar, blah, blah, blah. They took a whole lot of blood. I had urinalysis and stuff. And, FYI, just so you know, when you piss in a cup, don't hand the cup to the lady who's going to test it and say, this is all you get. You don't get any more. Be satisfied. They don't think it's funny. I mean, I thought it was a funny joke. They don't think it's funny. The lady looked angry, okay? I mean, wouldn't you be a little pissy if you had to play with people's piss all day? I'm just saying. Wouldn't you be angry if you had to play with people's piss all day? And the lady just looked so bored and angry. And so I'm handing her a cup of piss, and I'm like, this is all you're gonna get, be satisfied. And she just looked at me like, I'm not fucking paid enough for this. She takes this cup of piss and she just turns around and walks away like, I'm not paid enough, bitch. Yeah. It was not my favorite moment of the day. And I decided Maryland is off its rocker. Like the entire state. I went to go get the chest x-ray, okay? I'm sorry. You have to be there. I go to get my chest x-ray. There was this guy wandering around out in front of the x-ray spot, just wandering around out front with literally the tiniest Bible I've ever seen, just muttering to himself. No big deal. In Maryland and DC, you see a lot of these people. They're usually not violent. They don't hurt anybody. They're just not all there. So you learn to just walk on by. They'll say hi to you. Very nice people normally. They're just off, you know. Sometimes they have Bibles. They'll tell you something about Jesus or God or whatever. You just shake your head and you're like, oh, that's sick. Cool. He sounds like an awesome dude. Amazing. You just keep it going on. Just keep walking. That's the only thing you can do. Well, the guy was out there for a hot minute. As I was going back to get my x-ray, he ended up inside the x-ray place, just wandering around with the tiniest Bible I literally have ever seen. It was so tiny it fit in one hand and he had it right to his face. He looked like he was really reading it. But when I went back there to actually get my x-ray. I hadn't needed my chest x-ray. Like, because he had said something to me, I knew what his voice sounded like. So I went back there to get my chest x-ray, and I'm taking off my shirt because you have to put a gown on. And I'm reaching behind my back to take my bra off, and all I heard was, baby hands! And I'm just like, how do you know I have baby hands, dude? You ain't even back here. I'm like, it sounded like he was right in the hallway behind me. I had the door closed, don't worry. I'm not stripping in front of people back there before I get... But it was loud. He just screamed baby hands. When I came out, he was just still wandering about reading something. I don't think he came back there at all. I just think he screamed baby hands that loud. Maryland is just off its rocker. So bad. I'm so confused. Who had baby hands? Was it me? I don't think I have baby hands. I don't ever remember when I was younger reading the Bible there was anything about baby hands in the Bible. It was just confusing. It was very confusing. It was startling. Very startling. Maryland's just... It's a whole nother breed of people there. I'm telling you. I'm so confused about who has baby hands. That's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me a lot. For a very long time. Mystery of baby hands. I think it also confused me because they took a whole lot of blood before I went to go get my x-ray, and I was kind of dizzy. That could be a problem too. Yeah. Yeah. I think if I ever had a gang name, now I think if I ever join a gang, that's gonna be my name now, Baby Hands. Cause I mean, like, that sticks with me. If I ever become a gangster, my name's gonna be Baby Hands. I know it doesn't sound like hardcore or anything, but it means something. I'm just not sure what it means, but it's something. I'm sorry, I hung out around a medical place, and there's a lot of crazies. They wander around and mumble to themselves. And I went kind of early. Like, if you go before lunch to any medical place, there's a lot of people there that are angry. They're not always the older generation, because you'll get a lot of middle-aged women there that are just angry. It's usually middle-aged women that are angry. there's a lot of weirdos and pissed off people. So, like, there's a lot of annoyed people. So, like, going earlier in the day to any place that's medical, you're bound to see some shit. Especially when you go and you take a piss test. Because someone's getting angry. They were sent to take a piss test for a reason. It usually ends with an argument, especially in Maryland, because you got sent to take a piss test to find out if you're taking some shit. Yeah. You're about to either lose narcotics or lose your job. Because in Maryland, to keep, especially in pain management, to keep your pain management contract, you have to, like, you can't even smoke weed most of the time because it's still, the government considers it a controlled substance. Even though it's legal here in Maryland, you still aren't supposed to smoke it. So, like, if it pops on your piss test, you now can't be prescribed pain medication. You've lost it. You can't. Like, they'll say they can get you treatments, but you can't get pain relievers, which is bullshit. So when you go to any place, any medical facility that does piss tests, someone's gonna get angry and yell. And sometimes it's funny. Because sometimes the cops come. Sometimes I bring snacks for those times. It's like watching Jerry Springer. Nothing happened today except for baby hands. Well, no, there was that lady who was humming and then she got yelled at. You can't whistle and you can't hum because you'll annoy people and then they get all angry. It's true. I listened to a man get yelled at because he sounded too happy because he was whispering or he was whistling. A lady yelled at him because she said he sounded too happy. Yeah, it was a Karen. It was amazing. Sometimes it's kind of fun to go to medical places and watch the shit, like, completely go haywire. It's amazing. Well, it's amazing if you're not in the middle of it. Yeah. It's amazing if you're not in it. Yeah. I should say that. So, like I was saying, my surgery. Everything's done. I'm prepaid to go to the hospital. I lost weight like I was supposed to. I'm in a good weight range. Everything's ready to go. Except for the strange conversation for the pre-registration in the hospital. It was odd. I had to go through the same information as usual. Is there any way you could be pregnant? Blah, blah, blah. But then they said something extremely weird to me, which caught me by surprise. And they asked me, is there anyone you'd like to have access to you in the hospital? I said, access to me? It hit me by surprise. I didn't know what to say. I thought of the first thing I could possibly think of, which made me sound like a fucking moron. Okay, this is not my most brilliant moment, okay, so shut the fuck up. First thing that came out of my mouth was, preferably the surgeon. And the lady laughed at me. I felt like a retard, okay, shut up. I wasn't thinking straight. And she's like, Honey, I meant, who would you like to be with you before and after your surgery? I told her my husband. She explained to me that she said that usually they don't ask people when they're under anesthesia because they'll say just about anything. And they have to have the patient's consent. And she assured me the doctor, the surgeon, will most definitely have access to me. I don't have to worry about that. So she made me feel stupid. So yeah. It's a high IQ moment for me. Made me feel so dumb. A very high IQ moment for me. Oh yeah. There's a shining moment. I really seriously, I need help. Seriously need help. So, on Wednesday, I'm going to go to my favorite restaurant, or whichever one I feel like going to, because I got a couple. And then I'm going to go and see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And then the next day I'm going to go and have someone whammy-zammy my back. That should be fun. And then for the next 3 days I'll be in the hospital. Woo! That should be interesting. They keep pushing me to get this advanced directive thing, which they've never done before, so me and my husband are gonna sit down on Friday and actually look it over. Tomorrow I think I'm going to write down, just in case, which one of my kids gets which pairs of my Chucks. Because that's important to me. And I'm not fucking around. There's always a chance you can die. You never know. So I've got like a shitload of Chucks, and I want to split them between my children. So I think I'm going to write that down somewhere, just like in the off chance that something happens. The real thing is my mask collection. I'll probably give some of them to my daughter, but the real freaky ones, like the creepy ones, I'll give them to my son. Not like GIMP masks. I'm talking about, masquerade masks and shit. I think the rest of my crap, I'll let them figure out on their own. I mean, it doesn't hurt to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'd highly doubt anyone else wants my shit. Most of this room is Pop Dolls and Walking Dead stuff. I've got a vast collection of Walking Dead items. My husband will probably take that. I have amassed a humongous collection of Walking Dead items. I swear, if he opens any of my Walking Dead items, I will kill him. I will come back from the grave to kill him. They're not mint anymore if you open the packages. I will kill him. Oh my god. They need to stay in the box or they're not collector items anymore. I'm sorry. I went on a tangent. I love The Walking Dead. I collect their stuff. I'll kill him, especially if he takes my Jerry out of the box. Okay, I'm finished. I'm sure he won't take it out of the box. No, he won't take it out of the box, right? I swear to God, if he takes it out of the box, I will come back from hell and I will kill him. He's not going to take it out of the box, right? Okay, he's not going to take it out of the box. I know for sure. Yeah. Well, that's it. Just wanted to say hi. Let you guys know that I'm 7 days away from becoming completely bionic. It's going to be amazing. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, most definitely. Like, share, subscribe. But if you don't, it's perfectly fine. I'll still be sitting here in this bed talking to myself in front of this camera as per usual. Be nice if you can. Recycle. Please do. And I'll talk to you later. Deuces.